Hello, parents and students. This is our first online class, and we're working on week 4 of the testing cycle. And this class, we're going to be working on the 1-steps for Song 4, camel belt form. Number 1 for tigers, number 1 and number 2 for kids. And we are going to be working on the self-defense for everybody who's in the advanced kids class, and that will be NWA 1 material, purple belt material. And just in case you're wondering what the schedule is, the class planner is this. Now, parents, one thing I want you to, and adults, realize is I will be demonstrating everything mirror image. So that way you can face me as you're doing the drills. Otherwise, it's going to be confusing. As you noticed, at the top left on the class planner, our life skill is attitude. Having a positive attitude is really important. And our attribute is proper technique. That's the beginning position, the middle or trajectory, and the ending position. So pay extra attention to that as you're going through. And if you're not doing it right, correct it. So the first thing we're going to do is a warm-up. And this is going to be based on your integrity, because at the end of the warm-up, if you want to email us your results, you're welcome to do so. And we'll see who did the best in the Tigers group, or the beginner kids, or the advanced kids, or even the black belts. So the first exercise is just going to be jumping jacks. The jumping jacks, make sure you go all the way feet apart and hands to the top every time. You're only going to get 30 seconds to do your best with those. The next exercise is super squats. And again, make sure you touch the ground, come back up, touch the ground, come back up, all the way through that. And the third exercise, if you're a tiger, might be working dead bug, opposite hand and feet. How many times can you touch your foot? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But you only get 20 seconds. And or for adults and kids, working on full range of motion on your sit-ups, coming all the way back and back up. Now, obviously, adults, if you have injuries, please be cautious. Advanced kids, your challenge, do 1 minute of jumping jacks, 1 minute of super squats, and 40 seconds of sit-ups, and try your best all the way through those. Have somebody say go, watch the time for you, and when it gets to that 1 minute mark, have them yell time, and whatever number you get, you get. Same thing on your super squats, same thing on your sit-ups. And then we'll announce whoever sends in their results, whoever got the best results, and we'll give a shout out to that person. But the email is santarosaata@sbcglobal.net. All right, we're starting to get warmed up. Let's work on our stretch kicks and a little bit of stretching. And as you go through this, I want you to try to repeat after me in Korean. So we're going to be starting with our left leg. So hands up, and remember, I'm doing mirror image. Put that foot back, and we're going to count off every one. Ready? Hana! Wait, I didn't hear you. Try it again. Hana! That's better. 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Good. Let's switch feet. Same thing, even louder this time. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. That was pretty good. All right, have a seat. And let's go feet wide. Stretch down to the front. Try to reach forward. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Keep your back straight. Toes up. Knees locked. Take it all the way to one side. So you can get both hands over to that foot. There you go. And all the way to the other side. Don't forget to breathe. I can see you. You're not breathing. That's better. And we're going to come back to the middle. Slide up into it. Keep that back straight. Toes up. Knees locked. There you go. Now you can do that another 5 minutes. Get a really good deep stretch. The longer you stretch after you've warmed up, the easier that stretch is going to be later. Don't overdo your stretches though. Just like a workout, you want to make sure that you plan those long stretches with intervals. So a day off, moderate stretch in between. Butterfly stretch. Bring it in. As your knees go towards the ground, make sure your feet are pulled into your body. Try to keep your back straight. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And the other one we're going to do is that straight out feet. But again, this is something you want to stay here for a good while. If you can, a minute, 2 minutes isn't too long. And then straighten them out. 1, 2, 3, all the way. Excellent. Hold it there. Try to keep the body straight. Breathe. And shake it out a little bit. And don't forget, when you stand up, tactical retreat. 1 foot, opposite hand, live hand up. Swing that foot up and through, and come up, hands up. Okay, purple through red belts. These are the self-defense. There are 2. Both start with a grab and punch. On number 1, Mrs. Siegel will defend. On number 2, I'll defend. For the purposes of practicality, we're going to start with a left grab, right punch, since most people are right-handed. So on number 1, as I grab and punch, she's going to trap and block. And then she's going to use the radial nerve stun, brachial plexus origin stun, knee straight to the common peroneal, and then step back, spiral takedown. One more time. I grab and punch, trap and block, radial nerve, brachial plexus origin, knee straight to the common peroneal, and spiral takedown. On number 2, switch sides. On number 2, she's going to grab left punch, or left grab, right punch, block, and again, kind of like that double outer knife hand. I'm coming in with the jugular notch, palm strike to the face. Collapse the hand, grab a finger or 2, inverted finger lock down, 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 follow with a knee strike, and throw face down, scan, and exit. One more time. From the grab and punch, startle, block, trap, jugular notch. 2 fingers fast and straight down into that jugular notch. Follow immediately with a palm strike to the face. They're still trapped. Smush the hand on your body, peel a finger. Down, down, down. Follow with a knee strike and toss, prone position, scan and retreat. All right, so now we're going to work on our sanjabon. As always, make sure you keep your thumbs on the red knob, and first check your sanjabon, make sure that everything's in good shape, right? Nothing's going to go flying off. All right, so we're going to be working on the second half of the sanjabon form. So for this, it's right foot forward, left hand holding, and we're going to be in a back stance the entire way. Typically, you guys would be going towards the back of the classroom, but I'm going to demonstrate it sideways so it's easier to see. So first thing is I'm going to bring my right foot in front of my left in a good back stance and bring my left hand up over my shoulder with my right hand out in front, good live hand. As I pick up my front leg and do that drag step, I'm going to do my hip, hip, hooray. And I can do that 3 times, and maybe I've even got it down where I can do a twirl on the way up. Now I'm going to go into my figure 8s. And as I finish a few of those, catch it under that arm. we're going to pick up our back knee and do our jump front kick and key up. So our right leg is going to kick. Yeah! And when we land, we're going to snap it out and pull it back. Then we're going to bring it up and try to grab it under the arm once. Up, grab it under the arm twice. Up, grab it under the arm 3 times. And now that it's back on my right side, I'm going to twist my body and face back the way I came. On this last move, we're doing a helicopter. So that's all the way around the head, hip, hip, hooray. And we're turning 360 degrees as we do that. We're going to add the key up on that first strike before the hip, hip, hooray. And it looks like this. Yeah! And we're landing on our knee as we finish. And on butto, we're going to swing it in front and catch it. Stand up, back to ready position. And it'll come to the right side and bow. Sure. Couple of things I want you to remember. Your strike is a diagonal across the body. Don't let it come down and through. Try to follow the collar line. As you finish your strike, that thumbnail is on the belt. Bring the thumbnail to the other side of the belt, and then if you want, twirl up, catch it over your shoulder. On your figure eights, keep that live hand out. Make sure you're doing both sides. Let your wrist twist. The more you let your wrist twist, the less you have to use your arm. That is going to come around the outside, under the arm and catch. On the flick strike, use your thumb to propel and then pull it back under. And then when you're doing your X strike, as it comes up, grab it in front of the body, not behind the back, and switch. And you can add that twirl in there if you like. As it finishes 3 rotations, it should be now in your right hand. Now when you do your 360 helicopter, you add that turn and finish with a key up on that first strike, landing on your knee. Yeah! And swing in front and catch, bottom, and bring it in, show. Now you work on it. Make sure you have room. Parents, use your discretion. Whatever a safe place is. Maybe herd the cat and the dog out of the room. And go. See if you can get all the way through it on your own, or review this segment and do it with me again. But I'd like you to try to do it at least 3 or 4 times. Are you working on it? Are you? So that concludes today's class. And I just want to leave you with a little bit of a review about attitude. As we talk about, attitude is everything. It's how hard we try. It's whether we give up or not. So right now, more than ever, we really need to keep that positive attitude going. And there is so much research that helps to prove that the mind has tremendous power. And if we keep a positive mindset and we keep that focus on the positive, we're much healthier, we're much more able, we're much more open-minded and aware. So trying to work on that, also trying to help others as we continue through this, and be aware. If there's anything that we can do here, we are open to that, and we would love to be part of that. So in good health and good spirits, I leave you with our first online class. And take care, everybody. Quick bow. Yep. Come, Nate. ATA.